What's going on? The Yosemite guide here, back in Yosemite Valley. We're checking out the Mirror Lake Loop Trail, and it's a beautiful spring day. Still pretty chilly here. It's about 10:40 in the AM. There's still some snow on the valley floor, but it's real spotty, so hopefully we don't get into too much of that. And as always, we're rocking the bare feet. Got Mirror Lake, 2 miles. Starting from Happy Isle trailhead, just to add a little more distance to this thing because it's all pretty flat. Trying to make good time, doing a little jogging. We got Mirror Lake here. It's actually looking pretty good. It's more like Mirror Meadow in the late summer. This year it should hold its water better, but last 20 years it almost completely dries up every summer. It's fed by Tenaya Creek, and we're going to head up Tenaya Creek and check out the rest of this loop trail. Making pretty good time here. Feet are feeling good. There's a cool rock in the middle of Mirror Lake there that you get some great reflection shots on when the water's a little bit calmer. But I'm not too worried about that right now. So Mirror Lake's pretty uneventful, but this loop trail is pretty cool just if you got kids or you just want a leisurely stroll in the valley, because most of the trails in Yosemite Valley are straight up. So this is a nice one to just take it easy on. And you do get some awesome shots of Half Dome coming up here. I'll show you those. So there's quite a bit of good stuff as well. But we'll continue onward here. And things are starting to open up a little bit here. Getting into a little more snow. A lot of water on the trail. There's our first views of Half Dome. Sun coming up over that. Pretty cool. And looks like we got a swampy mess coming up. Hello.
Hi, is Barefoot the best way to do this, do you reckon?
I don't know about that. Maybe this part.
Good idea.
Water's pretty freezing cold. So this part of the trail is completely flooded out, but I got an easy way through it. My bare feet. I do try and keep them dry when I can, just because I don't want them to soften up too much. Really quiet day here in Yosemite before the hordes of people come this summer. That's when I try and stay more in the high country. And coming up on the back end of this loop here, this is where I'll make my diversion for Hidden Falls. I was going back and forth on whether I should include Hidden Falls in my Yosemite videos, but it's not like my tens of followers are gonna hoard the secret spot, so I'm not too worried about it. And it's on the map, so plenty of people know about it. It's called Hidden Falls. And it's on the backside of the Mirror Lake loop trail. Some cool splits in the wood here. Yeah, we're at the bridge. This is the back of the Mirror Lake loop trail. We're gonna get into some snow up here. And there's a little bit of a path going up here, but not much. And it's a little bit harder on the feet, but we're still feeling pretty good. If memory serves me correctly, you gotta go up away from the creek like a quarter mile before you cut over. And it's not too far from there. Once you cut over, should dump me out on top of some huge boulders and really pretty little cascading waterfalls, especially right now. Just hope I don't get into too much snow here. Big piles of snow here. Not a good sign. I just need to get up there. Alright, so that was a little more dangerous than I had anticipated. So, don't try this at home. This is all snow right here. A lot of loose rock. I just need to get a little bit further right there, and I'll be good. Here's Snow Creek roaring down the mountain. That's pretty rad. There's a cool hike up to the top of that. Trail goes up over here somewhere. It's like 105 switchbacks. Trailhead starts on the Mirror Lake Loop on the other side of where I was. Let's see if I can make it over here. Okay, we're smooth sailing. Should be easier on the way back, so I'll pick the path of least resistance. So I'm not gonna lie, that was super sketchy. I'm definitely gonna have to find a better way back, because that was not the way to go. I probably should have turned around, but it's really hard for me to do that being so close to this waterfall. Disclaimer, don't try this until summertime, and probably don't be alone while you're doing it. But trail's looking really cool. Our feet are pretty banged up. We got some scrapes and bruises, but it builds character, right? And I think I hear a waterfall. Hopefully I didn't pass it. That'd be a disaster. Okay. So I'm actually on top of the waterfall. And we got a little trail. Little trail here. I think there's a cave up there somewhere, but I've never been able to find it. This should be a good spot. Good spot to make some lunch. On top of Hidden Falls. Man, it is hidden. I've been here a few times, but never when there's a bunch of snow on the ground. Everything just looks different. Some really cool cascading waterfalls down here that I'll show you on the way out. Like we got some dangerous slippery rocks. That's cool though. That's our waterfall down there. And over there. So I think they're a good viewpoint from that rock. Right there. Time to make some lunch. Okay, got our mac and cheese. Need to get a boil on. I got my, I'm just gonna use half a box of the mac. And then we're going Silverado beef chili and mix that in. And then I got my trusty tortillas right here. And I'm also gonna use this foil as my colander slash strainer to drain the water out of my noodles. Alright, got our mac and cheese, noodles going in. I'm only doing half the box because the whole thing won't fit. So noodles are boiled up, looking good. I'm gonna strain off some of this water. Okay. So I meant to add or leave a little bit of water in there because I just realized I don't have any milk or butter, but we're adding chili, so shouldn't matter too much. And you want to have your heat on kind of a lower setting so you don't burn the bottom, but you just got to keep stirring it. I got my scorpion sauce today. I'm out of my ghost chili sauce. This one's not quite as hot, but still got a pretty serious kick to it. So we'll just stir that in. I want to get just a little char on my tortilla. Oops. Perfect. I like these pink lighters here. That way nobody tries to steal it. Hopefully you got a good shot of this. We got our chili mac burrito. On the trail. Pretty darn good. I don't know if it's as good as the last one, the potatoes with the marsala sauce, but
give it like a 7.8. I could definitely improve on this recipe.
Okay, one last look from the top of Hidden Falls. You gotta be really careful anytime you're on these rocks with moss on them. It'll be really slippery. Cool little cascade here. We got Snow Creek just pumping down there. There's all kinds of water just coming off the hillside. It's Indian Rock, Indian Dome, whatever it's called. Indian Rock. That's right. We can get some better shots of this waterfall. So here we got water on the rock. I don't want to mess with that at all. There's moss. So I'm going to go up around, play it safe. There we go. Waterfall here. Just keep going on that side. There's huge boulders. That is a massive boulder. The waterfall here, that is awesome. Need to get a couple pictures and hit the road. It took me a long time to get out here, so I need to get going. Here's these snowdrifts I'm crossing here. You got running water coming down right there. I can hear it underneath this rock. Really dangerous. Alright, so we made it back to safety. Didn't fall in any crevasses, so that's good. But was that worth it? I don't know. I wouldn't recommend it right now, but you never want to do something you're not comfortable with. Play it safe always. Turn around, live to see another day. Especially if you're by yourself solo hiking. But it was pretty awesome experience. I feel alive, and that lunch spot was great. Chili mac was amazing. But I gotta hightail it out of here. I'm running late. That took longer than expected. But yeah, let's see what else we can get into here. My feet are kind of banged up. Oh, we're back to the bridge. It's a beautiful sight to see. On Tenaya Creek, that was the creek that the waterfall was flowing down. See the snow drifts we had to cross there. I don't know if you can see that. See what kind of time we can make it out of here. We're on the backside of the Mirror Lake Loop Trail, and here's the turnoff to go up to North Dome, 7.8 miles. This is that trail that goes up Snow Creek. It's like 105 switchbacks or something. It's kind of similar to doing Upper Yosemite Falls, but you're right across from Half Dome, so it's really cool. I'm just 1.5 miles from Mirror Lake, so we gotta book it on out of here. Nice spot along the creek. Half Dome peeking out through the trees. Nice and shady through here. Creeks running across the trail. It's not much of a lake, it's more of a stream that widens out. It's pretty cool being right under Half Dome though. Got Clouds Rest on the other side. 10,000 foot elevation. Top of Half Dome's 8,700 feet. Hopefully we get up there in a couple months. I got denied on my permits, but we'll see if I could find another way. Making good time back to the car. It's like the softest pavement I've ever been on. I don't know why I parked so far away. Alright, well that about does it for this one. Still got some spectacular views going on. I'm back on the road here. Super nice. But yeah, it was good. We did, I'm at about over 7 miles barefoot right now. Had that cool waterfall in the middle, a little more dangerous than I wanted it to be. I got some bumps and bruises on the way, but we'll see you next time. Like and subscribe. Love ya.